This is a weekly reading for Aquarius. So first of all, a good shuffle and just focusing around you. And just going to lay down your 10 cards on the table. So, first card is in the here and now, the present situation, what's going on around you at this time. And your card is the 10 of Swords reversed. First thing I get here is that you may be wondering whether it's the end of the beginning or the beginning of the end around a situation. Okay, but what I do sense here is there is some unfinished business, okay, but something needs to be resolved, something needs to be looked at before things can move to the next level. It's a bit like being in a computer game. You know, you want to move to the next level, but you need to pick up the gold coin or the key first of all, and then you can move to the next level. So in your case, it could well be something here around some loose ends need to be tied up, T's need to be crossed, I's need to be dotted. There's also a strong sense of this healing taking place. I mean, it shows this body with 10 swords piercing it, but since it's reversed, these swords can just drop out. So it does imply that you've had a lot of frustrations, you've had a lot of battles, challenges recently, but there's a strong sense of this lifting. It looks very dark, but it's light here. So don't forget, the darkest hour is just before the dawn, you know, and often it's one step back to leap 2 steps forward. Card crossing is the Queen of Pentacles. So what I sense here is that defeat was taken from the jaws of victory. You know, it's like you felt you had it all. Okay, you had this security, you had this certainty, and there's a strong sense of it being taken away from you. Okay, I do sense that you've been badly let down. It's like promises were made and then the rug was just pulled from beneath your feet here. Okay, I do sense a strong sense of insecurity, uncertainty, and lack of commitment. Okay, and this is like kind of sort of pulling you one way and then the other. In the past, coming to the present, I've got the Queen of Swords reversed. I do sense this thorn in your side, okay? I'm getting this toxic energy which has been around you for quite a while. It's coming across as being feminine, okay, but it could be male or female. Just someone who's this thorn in your side, someone who's been trying to throw a spanner in the works, okay, playing mind games, trying to get into your head. There's a strong sense of control and behavior. There's also like manipulation as well, but you've been trying to draw a line in the sand. And it could well be that this has a lot to do with these loose ends that need to be tied up. So it could well be you need to look at the situation differently, either change your perspective or completely walk away. I do see this sword being put into the ground here. Okay, it's very much this feeling of you drawing a line in the sand around this situation once and for all. Yeah, I mean, looking forward, got the Fool card. It's a fresh start for you, okay? It's a major card. It's going to happen. You know, it's struck in stone. It's very much about you having a good clear out here, okay? A good declutter, because the way it's been, it's like it's symbolic, but like walking around town with these bags of rubbish. But you kind of get rid of that rubbish, okay? And you lighten the load, so you go towards what you want much faster. And also you can put new and wonderful stuff into these bags as well. But it does show you are going to take this leap of faith, okay? I do see this dog here for connections, but it's also barking, so it can represent your own nagging thoughts, nagging words of those around, perhaps this feminine energy. But there's a strong sense you're going to acknowledge it and then you're just going to carry on just the same. I do get given this white rose here for connections, but it also symbolizes this pure love on the way. Your gold card is shown by the 8 of Pentacles in the reversed position. Yeah, quite clearly you've had enough, okay? You're at the end of your tether, okay? You're wanting to move away from the situation. You're wanting to move to a new stage here, okay? And quite clearly it shows it being on the way, you know, as shown by the Fool card here. It's very much this feeling of you losing the world to gain it, okay? It's like when you let go, you move forward. What's yours will start coming towards you, okay? And then you can choose whether to have it in your life or not. You kind of put yourself into a position where you can choose rather than asking someone else to choose. Okay, so it's very much about you becoming more in touch with your inner god, your inner goddess, and just manifesting more of what you want. It's like you create this space. It's like you empty those bags of rubbish. You know, there's space there for something new, something fresh. Subconsciously, I've got the Lovers card in the reversed position. I do sense you're being pulled two ways at the moment. Okay, it's very much this feeling that your heart wants to stay, your mind wants to let go. Okay, but you must make a choice, but you're kind of torn here. Okay, but with what develops here in the coming days and over the next few weeks, leaves you in no doubt that it's time to let go. You know, your heart agrees that it's time to let go. And then it's kind of working then with your mind. Your heart and your mind become in harmony, if you like. And then you manage to break free from this situation and move forward once and for all. But at the moment, you're kind of being pulled one way and then the other. There's a lot of uncertainty, insecurity, instability, lack of commitment. And it kind of gets to you, okay? But the feeling here is, it's like this whole can of worms will open here. Okay, so initially it can be quite challenging, but it kind of gives you the clarity that you need for this fresh start. It's on the way, it's going to happen. There's no two ways about it. I mean, the advice card here is shown by the 9 of Cups reversed. It clearly shows that happiness turned to sadness, laughter turned to tears here around a situation. Your whole world has been turned upside down. I do sense a lot of upset, so there could well have been a recent passing. I do sense this mourning which has been taking place, but also around matters of the heart. Something here is shown to go, has turned pear-shaped. But it's also about stuff is being revealed. Stuff is coming out like the woodwork. I mean, it's the advice card, but it's kind of showing what's going to happen. It's very much like clarity or confirmation. It's like with what's revealed, you're left in no doubt that it's time just to move forward and away from this situation. So on the outside, I've got the 7 of Cups reversed. So it does give me the silhouette of a person, okay? So it does show that you've been in the dark around this situation, around this issue. There's been a lot of smoke and mirrors. Someone's been pulling the wool over your eyes, but it's reversed. Yeah, these clouds are shown to lift. You know, the smoke and mirrors is shown to disappear, okay? You're going to gain more clarity, okay? You're going to see things for how they really are. There's going to be this breakthrough. You're going to move forward from this situation to better times. Your hopes and your fears are shown by the Star card. I think your fear here is this change. It's like you're so secure within the insecurity. It's like the status quo. You've just been so used to it. But what's ahead is like security within the security, okay, which is much better. There is something here about some wastage. Sometimes it can talk about some kind of leakage. So it could be around a washing machine, a burst pipe. You might have spilt some liquid recently. And it's a message from the universe, perhaps to be careful, but to be more efficient with what you do, but also around your thoughts and intention setting, because you have these big wishes, or this big wish and smaller wishes, which go out. And then the next moment they're backed up with fear, worry, doubt, lack of belief. And you kind of get back a mishmash of what you want. So there's a strong sense of the need to fine tune your intention setting. But don't forget, intention setting is also your thoughts, and thoughts happen throughout the day. So there's a strong sense of the need to step back, watch your thoughts, see what needs to be changed. And then you'll start to manifest more of what you want. Yeah. Final card is the Ace of Pentacles. Quite clearly, it shows a world shifting from your shoulders and into the palm of your hands. Okay, so whereas it started very like sort of insecure and unstable, it shows things becoming more stable for you. It's also about receiving some money, but it's not worked for. So it could be around like a win, some kind of win, or it could be around some kind of inheritance, or I see you filling in some forms. You're going to receive some kind of settlement here. Don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also a link if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.